I moved back home to care for my mom after her stroke, but my sister told the entire family I was abusing her, until the Ring camera proved she was hitting herself. Moving back home to take care of my stroke-recovering mom was supposed to be temporary, but my sister Abby made it feel like prison. While I was changing mom's bandages and driving her to physical therapy 3 times a week, Abby spent her days in bed watching TikTok. She called it managing her mental health, but really she was just avoiding any real responsibility. When mom needed help getting to the bathroom at 2 a.m., guess who got up? When mom's medication needed picking up from the pharmacy, guess who drove there? When mom needed someone to sit with her during her scary episodes where she forgot where she was, guess who held her hand? Not Abby. She was too busy posting Instagram stories about how hard her life was. The breaking point came when Abby asked me for $60 for gas money to drive to some concert 2 hours away. I told her no. We barely had money for mom's medical bills, and she hadn't contributed a single dollar to household expenses in months. She completely lost it, started screaming about how I was controlling and jealous of her social life. She slammed her bedroom door so hard it rattled the whole house, probably giving mom another headache. The next morning, I woke up to 17 missed calls and a bunch of weird text messages from family members. My phone kept buzzing with more and more messages. Mom's cousin Janet called crying, asking if mom was safe in the house with me. Then my old youth group leader from church texted asking if I needed anger management resources. Even our neighbor knocked on the door asking if everything was okay. I was completely confused until mom showed me her phone. Someone had told everyone at church that I'd gotten violent with Abby during an argument, and that she was scared to be in the house with me. The story was spreading fast. Abby had apparently called 3 different family members sobbing, saying I'd hit her and that she didn't feel safe. She posted some cryptic Instagram story about surviving abuse with sad music over a picture of her crying. I felt sick. Here I was sacrificing my entire life to take care of our mom, and my own sister was painting me as some kind of monster for sympathy points. But then I remembered something. After we'd had a break-in scare a few months ago, I'd installed a Ring camera in the hallway. It pointed right at both our bedroom doors. I pulled up the footage from the night of our argument. There was Abby, standing outside my bedroom door at 11:47 p.m., screaming about the concert money. You could hear every word clearly, but then came the part that made my blood run cold. After I closed my door and went to bed, she stood there for another minute. Then she looked directly at the camera, raised her hand, and slapped herself across the face. Hard. She did it again. Then she whispered to herself, "That's enough bruising, right?" and went back to her room. I watched it 5 times to make sure I wasn't seeing things wrong. My own sister had literally hit herself to fake evidence that I'd abused her. I screen recorded the video and posted it on Facebook with a simple caption. Since people are spreading lies about me, here's what actually happened. The video got shared 200 times in the first hour. Family members who'd been cold to me suddenly started apologizing. Janet called mom back to apologize for believing gossip. Abby's Instagram and TikTok accounts went dark immediately. She deleted all her social media and locked herself in her room for 3 days straight. When she finally came out, she tried to give me some fake apology about how she was going through a hard time and didn't mean for things to get out of hand. She never actually admitted to lying or hitting herself. Mom didn't speak to Abby for 6 weeks. She was horrified that her own daughter would not only lie about abuse, but potentially damage my reputation and relationships forever, just for attention. I stayed home for another full year after that, helping mom with her recovery. Nobody ever called me a parasite again.